Hello, and welcome to JadeKind Gaming Presents the Observatory. This is the 44th episode of the Shadow Kingdoms 5th Edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and we are joined today by Austin as Mary, Ryan as Mother June, Adam as Dr. Richter, and Nick as Maribel, where we are going to start off where we left off, which is with a ominous figure.
I was hoping we could start off 3 days later, after the situation has resolved itself.
Okay. If you'd like me to decide, go ahead, get a table consensus. I'll tell you exactly what happens.
Carry on. I should try. At least it wouldn't be our fault for it failing. Maybe mine.
So, as we left off, a man in noble's attire and a bronze piece of metal coming up over his head has asked you to explain yourself after kicking your door in.
Point of clarity. He just has a big metal thing behind his head, or his skin is turning into metal?
His skin is turning into metal.
Okay.
Metal is coming up and covering his head.
Okay.
Moving, or like it's just like partially, like stationary, but like partially?
As in, it's like coming up and over.
So like Iron Man?
Like Iron Man.
Oh god, we do have the classes for
We
that.
do. It's actually a really cool class.
To my group 7.
Yes, what you still have, everyone else is collapsed due to the fact that they went down. Group 7 is the only one with some health left and their weapons and armament still on.
I tell them we have a lot of boys who are injured here, and I hand them a bag and say, use this in case you need to help. I hand them a bag full of the Epicac.
Okay. How many
Me-
packs do they have? Because they had 1 and 1.
Each group only had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had 1 Ipecac and 1 of that. How many did you give them?
My bag had
The anticipation. I'd say it's killing me, but really I think it's
17.
the only thing keeping me alive.
17.
Yeah.
So they have 17 or 18 Ipecac throws.
Right. The implication being to back us up if we need it.
If he starts attacking, just hot bottles of poison at him.
It's a DC 13 as I recall.
It was 15 when you last described it.
Was it 15?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fast acting DC 15
DC
constitution.
15 con. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So Group 7's got Ipecac.
Right.
Okay. So he's standing there and goes, so, which one of you would like to explain?
So, like, the obvious answer is Mother June, but she's writing right now.
Yes, give him the very, very subtle of just this way, pointing at her.
Just
Just kind of, as the group look towards Mother June.
It's like, well, welcome to the place, and you are?
cute. Explain.
Oh, are you the Union Buster?
I guess I'll just have to do this the hard way. And he pulls his sword and starts walking.
Okay, so he pulls his sword.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is he?
He's about 50 feet away.
Okay.
Okay, no, he wouldn't be because he kept the door in. So yeah, he's about 25 feet away. which I guess we could pull out the map.
That makes it sound like there's going to be combat. Let's not bother with that yet.
Well, you're not talking, so...
It's like you could speak up or keep having her try to do diplomatic, this, we're not actually in a fight versus his, we're totally in a fight. Explain to me now.
Yes, if Mama June wasn't aware, you are escalating the conflict.
Okay. So, why are you messing with our business?
Because we want you out and to take over that gang and reinstate the
And it's like
old quarry guild.
And it's pretty obvious why we're trying to disrupt what Gustav was doing. He was he was hurting all of the people there that were trying to live in that area. It's like we were trying to make things better over there. And I don't understand why those people can't just be gainfully employed.
Yes, confuse him with altruism.
Yeah, legit.
Well, I suppose it'll be much harder now that the entire district's on fire.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they were flowing the fire around like crazy. You'd think they'd be more careful in their own home territory.
True.
So, are you looking to replace Gustav? Are
Oh.
you going to be my little bully boys?
Whoa.
While
What
we're
is-
talking, I do want to try and do a stealth to just get people in between me and him.
I'm gonna slowly.
Okay, most of the people are
Are-
lying down.
Yeah.
I assume there are plenty of people between
So
us.
dragging
I'm
people
just
come
like
on
in the
top.
middle of a group of people
But
sitting
yeah,
or
you
lying
can
on the floor.
Attempt to hide.
Yeah, just sit down. Whatever.
Yeah,
behind one of those beds.
You
Yeah.
can roll a stealth check.
Try to appear as an NPC.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. 5. No,
Okay.
4. So I just sit down.
Yeah, you sit down and like one of the guys shifts and you're like once again in clear view and you're like fucking Roy.
You didn't want Roy in between you and him anyways.
Wait, so are you saying that you're going to pay us to fix the district up?
Oh no, you're going to do that and continue the work, and then you're going to pay me for the inconvenience.
So we're going to pay you in order to do the work, in order to fix the place up. Huh. So
I love the business savvy sense of, I don't get how I...
That doesn't make sense.
The other option is I'll just kill you.
Okay, well.
But that would be illegal. I can't stop it. I couldn't.
Little one's got a point.
Yeah, we have a good authority that killing people is, in fact, against the law.
For you, I'm sure it would be.
I wouldn't know. I've never killed anyone.
Alright, so it says that it'll just go ahead and kill us, so we hold all the cards now.
That's true. That does give us all the leverage.
Okay, roll initiative.
That I didn't.
You're gonna need
Need one hex.
Yeah.
Versus square.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's feeling fancy.
It's the one that I grabbed.
It's the same map.
Just roll the other way.
Yeah, but that would
That's
be
not what he did.
incorrect.
Yeah, well, you're
Which isn't that big. You don't have to.
That would be incorrect, though.
Good luck drawing a straight line.
I can't draw a straight line with lines. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you think of what's gonna happen.
You know what? I challenged him, and I'm pretty sure he's drawing better straight lines than he usually does.
It's the squares, man. They were holding them back.
Who knew?
Isn't there another
We have a back door.
Yeah, you do.
That's an important feature right now.
Would be here. Yes. So that. These are your stairs up.
And I'm guessing they're just cots or something spread about.
Yeah, there's a little
They have cots, or are they just all floored?
little pulpit. And they're lying on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense why I couldn't hide behind the boys if they're on not on cots.
Let's see here. Random figure.
I want to do the other direction.
Random figure. Ooh. This guy's gold. He looks like an alien. Totally worth it. There's it.
Damn it.
If you're just the little dots for boys are up top, on top of the dice. Yeah, right
Sure
there.
are.
Same place they always are.
Very hurtful. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So close to being right.
Did we have any of our lieutenants in here?
No.
Like, the only people who could potentially be here are going to be, like, Molly or...
Yeah.
So like Molly would be
or
Spartacus
Spartacus's...
and his lieutenant are here.
Yeah, Spartacus
Or
and his lieutenant are
non-combatants.
there, but they're non-combatant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly is here though.
I mean, it's up to you whether she's not combatant or not. I don't need her to be. If that is an option, I will leave them as non-combatant.
Here's a little kobold. Molly is the kobold.
I didn't know.
Alrighty. So yeah, go ahead and I mean, you guys want to start the fight, but
No, we didn't.
We tried talking. We're still in negotiations of we want a better deal than absolutely.
he's just gonna walk up and start cutting your men down, I suppose.
Point of clarification, because I'm still confused on the skin. Is his skin metal, or is he wearing a suit of armor that came up and covered him?
Would you like to do a perception check?
Can I not tell by looking at him if he's wearing armor?
I described it.
Yes.
Do you want more information?
We are having trouble understanding what you mean by how you described it.
He had skin, and then metal came up and covered his face.
Okay. Did metal come in like a liquid, like flowing through his skin, like his skin is turning into metal, or was it clink, clink, clink like Iron Man?
It didn't clink, 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 but it did flow.
Okay.
It didn't flow through his skin, but it did flow over his skin.
Okay.
The question he's asking is, can he heat metal that?
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
It appears to be metallic.
So it's his face in metallic, or a thing covering its face.
It's his face metallic.
Okay.
Then I'll go with my first plan, which is dispel magic. Of course.
Eventually.
Yeah. 2.
Well, remember, if it's like whatever third level below, right?
Oh wait.
Wasn't that dispels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is 5. It's like I knew I had bonuses there, even beyond my dice.
Harry.
Okay, so 25 to 20. Uh, 15 to 20.
Oh, 16. I heard the 25-20. I'm like, oh no, I didn't roll. And I'm like, not that I never get to roll that high anyway.
It's like you have
Okay.
maxed out decks. You could have.
So, 10 to 15.
12.
Alright. 5 to 10.
5.
The boys. The boys. Okay.
2.
2. And you got 16.
Yeah, 16,
Yeah,
yeah.
so. Adam, yeah. 2. This guy. And I don't need him anymore. Script 7. Okay. Vic, you get to go first.
Wow, that is tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, on the one hand, invisibility run away. But I don't think I'm quite there yet on ditching this party. Yeah, we're gonna try to do them with the Mind Sliver. I'm first. So he needs an in save. Intelligence save.
Okay.
DC 16.
He does not make it.
Oh, then he takes damage. 5 psychic damage. And if he makes on his next saving throw before my turn, he gets a minus D4.
Which, if it comes up my dispel, that'll be nice.
That's not
That's concentration save or other.
That's a
save.
DC check by you.
Yeah, that's not a saving throw.
It is pow! Tiny, tiny damage.
Take that.
For tactical superiority.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have windows in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Do those windows open?
It's a warehouse, so yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're probably up high?
Yeah.
Then definitely up next to like a window.
Okay.
Not that I'm planning to run or nothing, but I'm definitely like halfway out this window.
Alright.
Was that a spell or a
Cantrip.
cantrip? Okay.
It's a saber suck.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. You'll go up and hit Mother June, I suppose.
Immediately aims for the non-combatants.
Well, they're combatants.
So far, the only combatant is technically Austin.
Well, he was going towards the boys with sword raised, and he's like, "Oh, you're actually fighting me. I might as well take care of the talky one."
And one of the boys stabs him. Because they ain't no dummy.
That is actually being a dummy. That was not what they were told to do.
Well, they can't do that with a reaction.
Can they not?
No, you can't throw acid as a reaction. You hit with a melee weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay, yeah, if it's not melee.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does have to be melee specifically. Unless you have a feat. They don't have that.
Alrighty. Let's see here. What
Was that 1 or like 3 attacks for opportunity?
I got from this guy.
Yeah, okay.
So that guy's too far, that guy's too far. He's
Okay.
still within.
So you went around that way. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, you would get one from that guy, too. That guy missed. Alrighty. I have it written down here somewhere. Oh, it is written there. Look at that. Does 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you got hit twice then. And that one hits as well.
I like that your digital dice are louder than our real dice.
And you don't have anything that mitigates damage?
No.
Okay, you take 30 points of damage.
I'm down.
Shunk.
Were you still carrying damage?
Yeah, I never got to heal.
Yeah.
You
Never.
got a short rest.
I
No,
didn't.
she didn't.
She was
She just
walking
got
back.
back.
Oh,
I said that this happened a couple hours after
No.
you guys had gotten back.
You said it was a couple hours after we got back,
Yeah.
right after their group
I was
got back.
pretty sure I brought up that everyone got a short rest.
No, not me.
Nope. You were
Because,
specific
well-
that they didn't.
yeah, me and my boys got back late because we took hours getting through the sewers because we got lost.
Alright, I was relatively sure I told you that everyone got a short rest.
No.
Nope, just us three.
Yeah.
Unless you say now, it's like you get a short rest, re-roll the dice, and maybe you have enough to survive that.
Yeah, and it's like these three did.
That
but
is-
I didn't.
That's how we understood it. If we were wrong, say that to him.
Oh, you were wrong.
Okay.
yeah. I was like, I took a short rest, but all my hit dice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Granted, I still, even after all my hit dice, only got up to 21.
I overhealed by like 2 points.
Then again, I don't know if I forgot to add the, con for each individual die roll versus just 1 plus 2 at the end.
Well, you were supposed to add the count for each individual die roll.
Yeah. Hence, I have no idea.
Because if I get a short rest, that also means that I get to play Song of Rest. So that means everybody else would also get an extra D6.
I was already full.
Yeah, I was not. Didn't hear any pencil.
It's your fault for not taking one before Ryan took the box.
Yeah, 30 damage almost put me down. I only have 38 HP.
Same.
Dropping the big hammer.
So where does that put you at?
So how much damage did you say to take from 30?
30.
Okay, that puts me down to 18.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. That's him. Ryan, it is now your turn.
I go ahead and use my Bardic Inspiration to give myself an extra 8 temporary hit points along with... do you guys still have yours? No? Then I'll give it to the 3 of us, or 4 of us, plus 1 other person. Just
Molly?
Molly. And you can
Oh, I forgot to roll for Molly.
How many temp HP?
8.
What's the range on it?
The range, I think, is like 60.
I was like, at 60, I'm still in range. But it might be shorter, in which case I'm not.
It's usually
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, it's 60.
Alright. Yeah, I was doing that math too. I'm like, I moved awfully far away.
Okay.
Alright. Subtle spell, Tasha Sidious Laughter.
Okay. And you cast a spell within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Subtle sound within 5 feet. I don't know if that...
As you go to cast the spell, he runs out and slashes at you.
That's why I don't know if subtle spell would stop that. He doesn't know she's casting a spell.
And it doesn't have anything to do with that. When some creature within 5 feet of him casts a spell, he gets to use an attack.
Okay.
Which you take.
Is it auto
8
hit?
damage. No. I rolled a 16 plus his attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he has to deal with touches. Okay, so is that a charm effect? I don't think it is. I just need to know for...
Nope, not a charm effect.
Okay, what is the save he needs to make?
It is a
60.
Yeah, it's a DC 16
And
wisdom saving throw.
And does he still have that negative D4
Yeah.
from Vic's thing?
-2. I rolled it already.
Oh,
-2.
okay. He just starts laughing.
I pull out my manacles. Somebody put these on him.
Let's see if I can... Okay, he's going to use that. Let's see if that works. Nope. Yep, still laughing.
Yeah, that is a pretty blatant. The Mage Slayer does not say that you can see, which counterspell has that wording.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy does say it's intended that way, but it certainly doesn't say it. Counterspell very specifically mentions that you can see.
Yeah.
No, they just feel the magic in the air and stab people.
No, Mage Slayer's not bad. I mean, it's not the greatest feat, but it's not bad. It does what it's meant to do.
Which is bad for literally all of us. Our pure caster
fine.
team. Well, yeah, granted, it's hard for him to get into melee with you.
Yeah, I don't think he can fly.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Probably can't fly.
Does Tasha's just hold... Well, I'm not next.
Okay.
I figured
So,
Molly probably.
But
yeah,
she's
Molly
just
is
holding
next.
them out.
Yeah.
Molly's probably pretty good
Yeah,
with trying to do that.
holding out the manacles.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, fall prone, become incapacitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he cannot resist being manacled right now because he's laughing his ass off.
And Molly goes and clacks the manacles on.
Each time it takes damage, the target can make another saving throw.
Yes.
Did Molly have... Or would it be within the manacle behind his back or just in front of him?
I mean,
Even has at the end of his turn, so you don't even get a free one if you pass a save. That's
Mhm.
mean.
Yeah, it is mean.
manacled in front of him. I mean,
Okay.
All right, now strip him naked, cut off his tongue, check his teeth for poison.
No. That has to be later. Because tongue is damaged. He gets new...
So how...
okay, that's Molly's. It's now Du Bois'. I'm guessing someone ordered them to stand down.
Yeah. It's like, hold.
It's like someone locked him up and...
I think her method of put these on him and Molly's assertion of doing that is kind of the we've taken back control of the situation.
Save or suck, indeed.
Mm-hmm. With the, alley-oop.
I definitely helped.
So Tasha's just keeps going for what, a minute?
Yep.
Yep, or until he makes a saving throw.
Yeah, he gets a save return.
Kick his sword away.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we'll do that.
take his weapon away, and we're gonna start dragging him away.
Mm-hmm. Drop him in our vat of acid?
Right.
Alright. So after Molly goes...
Yeah, I don't have
you told the
anything
boys
that,
to sit down. Okay. You hear a whisper, and a of magic flies, and he stops laughing. No one appears. No.
Okay.
Someone with greater invisibility. We're so
Alright,
fucked.
So Nick, it is now your turn.
Stop laughing, but he is on the ground and dropped his
he's
stuff.
prone. He didn't drop.
Did he drop stuff with Tasha's? No.
well, he falls prone and is
Whatever's
incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
But
It's still,
it doesn't have the rule that says, because I know like stun says you drop things you're holding,
Yeah.
but this doesn't, so he's probably clenching unless you take it from him.
Okay. But either way, he is manacled and...
Go take it from him.
No, it's rather I keep metal now.
That would damage him in... Well, I guess he already got
The
his...
spell's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. Screw him, heat metal, and then I will hide behind the staircase.
Metal flesh or on his sword?
On his manacles that are locked against his arms.
Are those magic?
No.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That is literally the reason Ryan has those.
And
I don't
because
know if-
manacles are useful.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're big enough.
What do you mean?
You can heat a sword. You can heat 2 giant metal cuffs.
Yeah.
Manufactured.
Oh yeah. They use those as examples.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line about it being
Yeah,
not
it-
light metal armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
What are the damage and when does it occur?
2d8 fire. When you cast a spell, use a bonus action to keep it running. The creature must succeed a Constitution save, drop the object if they can. Otherwise, they're just stuck with it.
So 9 fire damage,
Okay.
and I have to spend a bonus action now to keep it going, or
Bonus action on each subsequent turn to cause the damage again.
Oh, okay.
Up to 1 minute.
And something about a Constitution save?
Only if he can drop it.
Oh, okay.
If you like use it on a sword, he
Okay.
can make a Constitution save to not drop it.
Okay.
In this case, he doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action, start glowing starry form, but instead of my normal arrow constellation on my head, there's a large dragon just screaming from it. Also
Does
known
that do
as...
something different.
Yes, it is the I'm not dropping concentration spell.
Ah.
It gives me auto 10s when rolling to keep concentration, meaning
He has to deal like shit ton of damage in a single hit.
that amount of damage that would make me drop concentration will down me.
Yeah, well, there you go. That'll do it.
So no poking me to get out of this. Actually, I don't hide there. I start bailing so I can keep it up.
There it is. Cook and book.
Okay, so after Nick is Adamya. What does Duck do?
Detect magic.
Casting it?
Yeah. We have some invisible jerk, and he could have other spells on him.
Yeah, I'm sure he has magical equipment on him, and it might let me see from where whatever that invisible thing happened.
It's 30 feet, right?
Yes.
30-foot cone.
30. So it's everyone. Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it stops at this line here.
So you get him, but the other guy could
Yeah.
be further back.
So what you see on him is there's a glowingness to his skin. It's an object. There's a glowing to the manacles on his wrist. They seem to have some nature of magic upon them. His sword has some nature of magic, and there's something invisible on his finger that you can't seem to see.
Now, the
I
I
question
call
is,
it out.
All right.
do you move forward so you can get a better scan of the room for the invisible guy, or?
Did I get any, because obviously he got a sense of something happened. Me across the room, did I have a sense that necessarily someone else was in there to do it?
You know that his spell took effect, and he's used... You're probably familiar with the spell itself. So...
I'll
you
take like
would-
10 feet forward, enough to be kind of suspicious, get myself a little further.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you still do not see anything.
That's as close as I'm going to go with this at this point, until I see... And if, say, magic whizzed across the room at him or one of us, I would see it, like that it's coming from outside. It would just show up into...
Yeah.
Okay, so I at least have enough where if it comes to, I kind of get it from that way kind of thing. So I'll leave it at that for now.
So you yell out that his sword, skin, and a ring.
Sword, ring, and some sort of...
That's
Is
stuff on
the skin, is it aura seeming, or...
It's...
Does it seem like... I don't think I get to get... I think I have to spend extra stuff. I don't know the...
School yet?
The school yet. Yeah, I have to do extra stuff for that. I don't mean that. I just mean, like, does it seem like it's an aura around him, or it's actually, like, where the skin is different, like his skin
It
is...
appears to be... You know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I did alright at that. Okay. Let's see here. 27.
It's an enchanted item. It is an item. His skin is affected and covered by a singular item.
Ooh, fancy.
And so okay, the ring, the
it's
sword,
not a-
and some sort of that whatever's covering his skin is some sort of
The only spell that is affecting him currently is the manacles.
okay. So yeah, so I call out those 3 to try and remove, but kind of the first 2, the sword, the ring, and somehow the skin is covered by some sort of magical thing. I'm not sure how to pull that off.
That could be the ring.
Yep.
Especially if the ring's invisible.
It's bronze.
Hmm.
Is it bronze?
It is bronze.
It's bronze. No, this is Theros, right? Theros. Yeah, myth goddesses.
Hmm.
It's the bronze skin.
It's super neat.
It is super neat. But I don't remember how to take it off.
Remove the head and peel.
Okay. So that's Adam, and we're back to Vic. It is your turn.
Neato burrito.
Indeed.
By the way, how long has it been since our battle with the fire? Has it been more than 8 hours?
No.
It's not been more than
Okay.
8 hours.
Let's make sure I still have my mage armor.
Yes.
Let's see. What's a...
It's been about 5 hours.
Yeah. Just before it becomes relevant, as I have now made myself a
You launching a
nuisance.
fireball in our base?
No. I am not. I'm using fairy fire.
Good. Give us advantage on his ass while he's
Yeah.
laying down and
Yeah, so
maybe invisible.
Okay, so where is it?
Whatever. It's his space, so it's like over here.
Okay, so you're targeting his space, or you're just trying
Well,
to
yeah,
hit
it's
He's
too big of an area.
edging
It's
his
a 40
space.
foot cube.
Okay, so where are you hitting it? Where's the
Them,
where's the cube centered at?
So 10. Right?
It's hard to do a cube
20
center
foot
with
cube.
the thing.
Whatever. It's 4 spaces from the edge. So like here.
Okay, so you're centering it like there-ish.
Yeah. I'm trying not to hit these people.
Okay, so
I highly doubt I'll hit his invisible friend,
1, 2,
who's probably
3,
over
4.
here.
like here.
Yeah. It's a 20 foot cube.
Okay, and the DC for that is a
Dex save.
Dex save.
If he gets a penalty, I don't know.
I forget. Do prone people get penalties? So
We don't
dex
have
save.
thaumaturgy.
not.
We need thaumaturgy to shut the doors in case
No,
they're
it'd be more
outside.
if the manacles imposed a dex penalty. Which,
They
by
do
rule,
not.
they don't.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't.
But yeah, the save is a 16.
Yeller.
Poof!
He is very fried. Okay. So, at you.
Make sure this window's nice and open.
Now the good sir's turn. He is going to use half his movement to stand up.
And just to be clear, because I'm at this window, there's not like an army of dudes out here surrounding us, right?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Just his entire army's invisible. We're worried like it's an invisible guy. He's just got like 50 guys all.
19 hits you're on?
The last
yes. Yeah, 19 hits me.
Maribel's running right into.
I mean, maybe.
Oh wait, he's rolling at disadvantage because he's manacled.
Yeah.
Okay, he still hits you.
And he gets a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks just in general right now because he's heat metalled.
Well, he can't get disadvantaged twice.
Yeah, he can't.
He is already disadvantaged.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So even though he's standing up now.
Okay, well, that is the wrong die because he can't use two-handed attacks because his hands are manacled. For 9 damage.
Okay.
Still up.
Yep.
Oh, 2 attacks.
I think he had 3.
Wow.
Alright.
How dangerous.
So he rolled over 20. And it's 13 damage.
Down.
Alright. Knocks you unconscious. Then he turns to Molly. That's 5. Okay, misses Molly.
It's your decision to use the giant Buddha figure rather than the normal sized one. It's just like as you're prone here, I'm like, which space are you in?
He's obviously in the one where his base is. He still links across multiple spaces.
Yeah, but now it's 2 instead of like 5.
Okay, so after that, he will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He used half his movement getting up.
Yes, he did. And 5, 10. And action surge. A spell goes off and he disappears and reappears somewhere else. Yes, 30 feet. Alrighty. Does 18 hit you?
Yes.
I mean, you've got as much health as me. You're probably fine.
You take 13 damage. And does 10 hit you?
No.
He would ever be hit by
hit
10.
you?
No.
Okay. Well, he misses you. Oh, wait. No. That'd be 10 again.
Mm-hmm. On the bright side, concentration checks automatically made.
Yep. Okay. That is his turn. It is now Ryan's turn to roll death save.
Come on, natural 20. Now it's a 6. That's
6.
a fail.
That's a fail. Now, if I kill Mother June, I will gain temp HP.
Jesus Christ.
Or no, I won't. I have to reduce her to 0. I'm already lost out. Dang.
Okay, after that. Okay.
Also has to be a hostile creature. No stabbing your friends in the back for fun and profit.
Okay. That's what they do.
Stupid
Oh, no, wait.
specific
Sorry.
wordings.
Molly goes first. Molly comes over and feeds you a potion. And you heal. Molly, that thieving bitch. 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You go up 20 HP.
Nice.
So you wake up. And then it's them. Now it's these guys. These guys have orders.
Throw puke at him.
So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
Technically, they
different
each
saves.
have their own turns.
Yes, they each do. I gave you 10 individuals. He has to make 10 saves.
What?
We're just saying if he
fails the first one, do the other 9 still do it?
Yeah,
they all choke at once.
they yeet a step once. Okay, no, they wouldn't. You're right. Okay, so let's first of all, I guess one by one, see if they hit. Okay, first one. That's a miss.
Well, he's very far. They've got advantage.
Oh, he would. Okay, now just count that natural 20 that
Right.
guy threw as it. So there's that. And then
Any
Okay.
attack roll, yeah. I was wondering if it was only certain types.
yeah, no, okay.
But
And
only if they can see it.
Constitution. Yep, he makes it. Okay, so now it's the
Yeah,
second
because
guy's turn.
he's evidently a fighter of some type. We all thought he was a
Is
wizard.
it just the next attack, or is it until a certain period?
Any attack.
Any attack, it's fairy fire. Everyone's got advantage on
It's
it.
1 minute.
Okay, so it's duration. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Concentration duration.
What's the one I'm thinking of? There's a word.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt is the one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay,
That's literally.
That just also shows
Technically, I
that
think that's
circle.
gestures that I'm
it's
thinking
a
of, but
laser.
whatever.
It's a laser pointer that exhausts on the first hit.
Yeah.
misses.
Swing here.
Hit. Makes it though.
I didn't even need to use a spell for fairy fire
Hit.
because I'm a fairy.
Racial
Okay,
spells.
makes it. Him. Miss. Nope. Yeah, miss. Him. Hit. And he makes it. Hit. Makes it. Hit. Makes it. Hit. Makes it. Okay, he just got absolutely
Don't target him
smattered
with con
with
saves, guys.
You're sitting there and it's just not in the helmet, not in the helmet. You just hear like manfully screaming, "Not in the helmet." Okay, that's the boys. It is now next turn.
Well, first things first, trigger bonus action.
Another 2d8.
Mm-hmm. 6 fire damage.
4, 5, 6. Okay. And since that's an ongoing spell, I don't think it triggers anything from him.
No, I did not cast. I just sustained.
Yep.
Mm.
No, because I want. Still have 22, which is above what an animal would give me. So. Those would have disadvantage, yeah. I guess I'll swing my mace.
Okay.
You don't have a spell that'll slow him down?
I have spells, but then he'll attack me.
Oh, that's true. You're within range.
Mm-hmm.
And the bunny hop costs a bonus action.
Yeah.
Just take a hit to the face. It's fine.
No.
If you take a hit to the face,
I mean,
then
you could use your action to disengage.
Yeah, but then I don't have another action to move.
You have your movement to move.
Oh, yeah. I totally do.
Disengage and then move your normal movement.
I forget. Being small, can I move through his area?
Not his, no.
No, not his. He's a bad boy.
He is not big enough.
You disengage, you don't have to move.
Well, I want to go back in.
inside.
Okay.
Then I disengage.
I mean, it doesn't matter when you do it.
Yeah. So that's fine.
What direction?
And he swings at you.
No, I disengage.
Yes. He is a fighter.
Fighters don't actually get... Oh, they do. They get like one extra... They get like 2 extra feet, don't they?
Yeah.
Does a natural 1 hit you?
No.
His sentinel doesn't do anything then.
So the doors, they open out, or are they like
Just lock them out there.
yeah, just close the doors.
Well, the
I
doors in
believe they're
front are
sliding.
busted. Yeah, they are sliding. You can close them.
Try to just barricade the doors. No,
Free object interaction.
you can't come in. Not by the hair of her chinny chin chin.
Yeah, if I can free object interaction close the doors, I do so.
It's a heavy door. I'll give you an athletics check, like DC 12,
Okay.
to slam the door on him. Yeah. Door closes.
Just sit there and brace it.
Okay.
I mean, he's proven he can kick in one of our doors, but he'll probably take an action. But that isn't an attack action.
Okay, that's Nick. Adam, it's your turn. The man is out of sight. The bad man's out of sight currently.
Do I see anything as I move?
He's looking for magic.
So you're facing this way or this way?
I'm looking around
Okay.
with my detect magic.
So it's a 30-foot spear as he does a 360.
You get a perception check.
Hit on a swivel.
Am I using my action for this perception check?
No.
Okay. Good, because I would be wasting it.
And I'm guessing it doesn't trigger off this auto perception.
5?
Can't hide a magic aura if it's in plain sight.
Yeah, I'm assuming
That's
this is
true. It
something other
goes
than
through
magic.
walls.
It depends how thick are the walls. And what do
It's
they
not
have?
3 feet.
It's not 3 feet of wood.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there you go.
Yeah.
But it only needs to be like 1 foot of stone.
There's a faint outline of an individual through the wooden wall. There's a wooden wall between the two of you.
Point right at them.
Yeah, they can't see me.
Or can they?
It doesn't matter. My assumption is they can't, because there's a wooden wall between us.
Okay, you can point at them. Yeah.
Yeah. If they
I
can...
didn't know if you were casting at them. I was just like, just so you know, still a wall.
Yeah, no. I am targeting the group to awareness of the situation.
So are you just pointing emphatically, or are you saying something?
I will use my action trying to non-verbally, because they obviously can't hear me, communicate that there is somebody out there at this angle through the...
Just like whisper, invisible guy out there.
Molly's like, is he dancing? She's like, I don't know. I know thieves can't. The fuck is that? Okay.
Drow sign language.
So that's your turn, Vic.
Yeah.
There's a someone doing jazz hands over in the corner, indicating a part of the wall.
Alternatively, you're at the window, you can see, you'll still see him.
Yeah, you.
Well, I imagine the windows on this side probably.
Yeah, the window's
No,
now.
I figured it was a corner.
Yeah, it's a corner window. You can still see him, but there's a window in the way.
Well, he opened
Yeah,
it. You
yeah,
could
okay.
fly out,
Yeah,
fire,
yeah.
do something to him, fly back
Yeah,
in.
there's an open window because you opened the window.
Mm-hmm.
You're relatively small. There's a dude down there.
Oh, well,
He appears to be covered with icky stuff.
he's
Do,
having
do that mind bolt again. Maybe he'll fail an impact check.
Well, you know. Yeah, we're coming with a mind sliver. Yeah. I'm like, I thought about maybe firewalling this wall, but I'm like, that probably wouldn't really help.
No.
I mostly just want to because I have it.
Yes, we know. We know.
And I'm like,
When you have a hammer, every
like-
problem
like,
is a nail.
Like how wide is the street out here? Like, can I just fireball all of that and not set our building on fire? Yeah, intelligence save.
Okay, does a 10 make it?
No.
Okay, so what does he take?
He takes 7 psychic damage, and he loses a 4 on his next save.
Okay. Save or ability check?
Save.
Oh, it's just save. I thought it was save or ability.
On the next saving throw.
Okay.
No,
But I was telling him, like, you could always renegotiate. We have very reasonable rates.
By the way, with the heat metal, does that give him disadvantage on saves?
no.
Ability checks.
Ability checks.
Okay.
We're,
Him being on fire does not make him throw up. Okay,
it's like
gotcha.
we're obviously not totally incompetent.
Does Huxley need to roll into initiative?
Get him in here.
He's in the backyard!
Okay, so now it's Sir's turn.
Get him. Get him, Huxley.
And you're trying to hold... You didn't really... You can't really... I don't know. Bracing the door is kind of an action. You used yours to disengage.
Well, he is contesting opening the door with his mere physical presence. All like 3 feet of him.
Hey, I'm just saying, challenge to
He-
athletics check.
He also gets an object interaction, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Well,
like,
all
oppose
I'm doing
athletics,
is-
which he would lose almost
Yeah.
certainly. But
Unless
he does have disadvantage.
Yeah, unless he just botches his roll somehow.
All right.
Yes, can the big muscly fighter outmuscle the tiny rabbit?
Tiny Rabbit has.
He got
Huh?
a 19.
Did he roll a disadvantage?
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
Oh.
He got a natural 20 and a 12.
Oof. Anyways,
It's
Th-
athletics.
Then it would seem
17.
the little rabbit could not.
Yeah, athletics.
yeah, she's trained in athletics. She's a farm girl.
So the door gets flung open. Hello, bunny. He's gonna try and hit you.
Well, disadvantage. It's the only thing keeping any of us alive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any of you alive.
He doesn't crit you. 12 damage.
Still
And Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say his contesting it used up one of his attacks.
Okay.
So, that's all he gets. Because I say so. And I'm in charge of him. Okay. That's Ryan's turn. You're prone.
Okay.
But you're awake.
I'm so happy I went into dragon form. It was the correct decision.
I go ahead and half stand up.
Well, do you stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. A half movement stand up is what he's...
Yeah, I understood.
I was like, I thought like leaning up. It doesn't actually give you any advantage. You're still prone.
Alright. Mandal of Inspiration, so
Oh, thank you.
you get your aid.
Does that stop attacks of opportunity?
Nope.
Don't care. That's an extra 8 HP and bail.
Wait. Let's see if he hits you. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Well, you don't move.
You've been struck.
And you take 9 damage.
Damn it.
1 damage. No, you did get no hit that HP.
You fool.
His reaction's used up, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ryan. So
Yeah.
Ryan's turn.
Yeah, it's still me.
And I guess you gave it to some of the boys if they want to run up.
Yeah. Give it to some of the boys. So the boys now have
Yeah,
4.
would you get it to Molly too?
Molly already had it.
Yeah, so she already
Sure.
has a temp HP. We'll try
Okay,
to
so
spread
she doesn't
that.
get movement.
Yeah, so I give it to 4 of the boys so they can get 8.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. They're still under orders to throw Ipecac, and they have more.
Well, it's your turn. Tell the front 4 to go
Yeah.
attack 'em.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the ones
the-
that she's targeting, she...
Yeah, I target those 4 and tell them to go in and start attacking him in melee.
The action economy at work.
The thing is, with this, just like the different... You get a different number of people that can surround someone with the hexes versus the square. It changes things. Things are changed.
Nah, it's 6 spaces versus 6 spaces on
I'm
squares.
gonna try to shoot him.
Okay.
Diagonals match.
See if I can actually hit
Or
the...
no, that's 8,
8.
isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
it is
It's
at
8.
advantage because he is fairy fired.
Oh, that's right.
Shunk, shunk.
So I get a 25.
25 hits.
Alright.
God, I fucking hope so.
That would be a warning bell. Whoopsie.
7 damage.
Alright.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, and now
Oh
Molly.
yeah, no, I'm like the only person that gets spells back on the short rest. I'm like, why aren't you using your spells? Come on, you slouches.
$25, 30, 35, and she's going to attempt to move through your space without losing movement, which she succeeds.
Yeah. Allied
Because she's
spaces.
acrobatic as fuck.
Yeah, allied spaces usually don't cost movement unless they're, like in the alley where there's like a ton of us in one space.
So she comes up, like rolls through your space, and with a dagger straight into him. Now, Molly is rogue.
Molly's is stroke. Did Molly? Well, she would already have had the advantage.
She has advantage, and they're next to an ally. Yeah,
good.
she gets attacks of opportunity. Or not attacks.
Sneak attacks.
She
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attacks.
I was just checking. She got the extra dash for possible
So-
crit.
The only spells I have that provoke saving throws is a very specific type of spell that I would not want to use on him in this particular scenario.
Hey, you're giving us a
But I
chance.
could give him a -4 on that dex save. He'd almost certainly fail.
What's
So
funny
she comes up and just goes with her dagger.
And there is a rogue. I mean, she's got evasion. She's fine.
The rest of us aren't. We
You
would
could
all
only go to
die.
0. You got death saving throws. You're basically infinite HP.
I have 9 HP left.
I don't have any instant cast saber sucks.
Well, technically, you can just keep striking Mind Sliver together.
Yeah.
But the boys are going to throw more Ipecac, or...
That's true, the next save. They'll probably get a save in there before I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that person's still invisible.
Yeah.
But is Adam just sitting there falling with his finger?
Tens, they're 60 feet away.
You're about 75. Because you're rude.
Because I'm still deciding if I should be whose side I'm supposed to be on.
Because you're rude.
That's true. I could try to telekinetic shove them.
Can you knock people down with that? Just put them prone.
It just moves them 5 feet away.
Oh, okay.
So it does not, in fact, knock them prone.
That's fine. We wouldn't be getting much advantage of it for him being prone at the moment.
Get him! Hey, man, you have advantage on melee.
We got advantage generically.
So, another piece of magic, you see it fly out of him. And as well as the other thing. And then he steps back around.
You dispelled my magic, you monster.
Yeah, mine's under 3rd level, so...
You took away my concentration.
But hey, you're a dragon, so...
Yes.
Alright, now it's the boys' turn. So you guys have just said get him. You're not doing Ipecac anymore?
Well, no, those 4 get him. These ones were still Ipecac.
Okay. Well, we'll do the Ipecac eats first. Miss, hit. Okay.
Tell me if
So
he
miss,
succeeds his
hit.
saving throw.
As we have -4 to his saving throw currently.
He succeeds.
Yeah, the first saving throw.
I use silvery barbs in order to give him disadvantage on that saving throw.
Alright. He still succeeds.
Okay.
Even with the -4?
12 plus 7 is 19.
So with the -4, that would be under 16.
15,
Yeah.
which is the DC.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm too concentrated on our spell DCs versus the Ipecac.
It's only the first save.
Yeah.
And miss, hit. Makes it again. Does the silvery barbs give an
It just gives me an
Charisma
advantage.
advantage.
No, not charisma, just advantage on my next
okay.
D20 roll thing.
Miss, hit, miss. One of them hits.
Attack roll or ability check or saving throw.
Would you not be doing that?
So she only dispelled on him. Technically, there's a whole bunch of glowing stuff over here still. Because it lights all the objects up automatically. Fairy fire. So there's a bunch of glowy objects over there still.
I'm gonna work on making another lit up object.
Okay. So that's the boys. Nick, it is your turn.
Did they melee attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just...
Yeah.
One of them hit.
Yeah, dealt some damage. How's this man looking?
He looks hurt.
Okay.
He is, in fact, taking damage. He is within range of telekinetic shove. I could just shove him for no reason.
I mean, there is technically like a reason that you could shove him and would be a benefit, and it's mostly getting him out of melee with Maribel.
Yeah. Because right now it's... If I cast a spell, I take an attack for opportunity. If I try to leave, I take an attack for opportunity.
You must suffer.
He's already used his attack
Yeah,
opportunity this
if
turn.
he's already used his reaction, you're fine.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, he swung. Because you moved. You
On-
tried to
on
move.
my
Try to
turn.
move not on your turn. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Unless he has multiple reactions.
That's not a thing that... I think there's only one class I've heard of that gives you multiple reactions.
And he's not a monk.
Yeah, he's not a monk. And that's a homebrew critical role thing.
Duck down there and heat metal. So he doesn't get a save. Here's more fire damage. 9 damage.
Could have been great.
Yeah.
It was average.
Well, stay with your disadvantage. As I'm starting... quick question, does heat metal do anything when you upcast it?
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
Didn't either, but might as well check.
Yeah,
at higher levels, the damage increases by a d8.
Oh. Another 2, so...
Another damage.
11.
Yeah, 11 total.
Good old heat metal.
So yeah, it's like yes, I don't have my spells written down on my sheet of what they do. Just the general knowledge of what they do. I am keeping track of the spell slots, though.
Have you tried the D&D Beyond phone app?
Yeah, have you tried D&D Beyond?
No.
I'm going to plug this forever.
Okay. Is that your turn? Yes, you're done?
I still have a bonus action.
That's true. Is there anything you want to do with bonus action?
Yes.
Bonus action is heat metal.
No,
Not on
that was
this
a
turn.
cast.
Oh.
Yeah, that's action. This turn, next turn's bonus action.
Oh, you're casting it at a higher level again.
Yeah, because it got dispelled. So here's a higher level version. And then I run away, then I hopped away some more.
Makes sense.
Making it harder for him to come beat me up and turn it off. Granted, I don't know about the invisible guy. That could probably disrupt my plans. But I'm done.
Richter?
That's up to Bob
Oh, yeah,
to say.
it's Richter. Sorry.
Okay. So with a glance behind, when you say he looks damaged, like it's we're not thinking he's on death's door. He's not.
He's not on Death's Door.
Okay, yeah. So obviously magic just came through. The center of mass, light. He gets a dex save.
Alright, trying to light on him.
Okay. What's the DC?
He is 16.
Okay. He moves out of the way.
Bong!
Just stare.
I see you!
What? Want to square up?
Yeah, but now theoretically, if he wants to run by you to cast something, you get to whack him probably.
Oh yeah, punch him.
Stab him with flaming dagger, but
He's not silenced this time.
He has one of the better magical weapons in the game, in my opinion.
D4 plus 2d6, yeah.
oh yeah. Did I ever pull it out? Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's back to Vic.
Well,
It's been working well. He can't seem to get the int save. You're doing damage. Unless
I am.
Unless you have some control spells.
I mean, I have fairy fire.
I mean, you could...
Or
No.
Fireball.
Yeah, good fireball. That does damage. I'm so tempted. I mean, it's,
I'd like to
look
point
at all
out-
those targets.
There
Those
is
are
still
our
more
guys.
injured people unconscious on the floor as well.
But every single one, but even just one of them would give me so much temp HP.
Don't worry, there'd be like 30 of them.
I only get it once.
Well,
Exactly.
I don't
Well,
want to
technically I get it repeatedly, but it's stats.
Hostile
It
target,
different
though.
Yeah.
Your unconscious friends are not hostile targets.
I'd like to point out that if I fireball them, they're probably pretty hostile. After the fact.
They're more flambéed.
Well, sure, yeah, no. I'll hit him with another Mind Sliver.
Okay.
That doesn't require somatic components.
I don't think I've ever tried to use light
He misses again.
offensively
Go
before.
ahead.
I was like, it could be used offensively.
3 psychic
Interesting.
damage.
Oh, so those are getting multiple die. Okay.
Gets 2d6.
Yeah, we're past 5th level.
He now has a minus
Minus
3
3 on
to
his first save. After this point. Because, yeah, it lasts until the end of my next turn. So you can actually harvest your own mind slivers.
Mm-hmm. And just keep chaining them together.
Yeah, if you wanted to, just from up high, up in the sky, just meow, 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 meow.
Killing a Trask, being a dick.
Yeah, 60-foot range.
He shouts out, "You're not helping as much as you're supposed to." And I think he's going to start knocking down some of these ads.
No, not our
Oh,
ads.
wait, he's at disadvantage still because
Yep.
manacles.
And heat metal. Yep.
Ads.
You know what? Clutch opening move.
Yeah.
offer his mage reasonable rates. We pay well.
No.
Oh wait, they have temp HP.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. They got,
Another 8 HP.
yeah, they got 8 HP on them.
Okay, now he's down. Knock
No.
unconscious.
8
Boy.
extra attacks.
Okay. So that's him. Now it's Ryan's turn.
Do we have any more berries?
Your guys have berries.
These boys have berries.
Okay.
Your guys didn't use them on anyone.
Can I? And it's like if I go over here, can I grab this guy's berry from him?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you give it to me?
I mean,
Give me your berry. Get the berry.
well, if you're taking it from him, that's reaching into his pouch and grabbing it. That's action.
Okay. Okay. Because then I wouldn't. I'd have to use an action to actually administer the berry, right?
To
If
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So just instruct him on his turn. Go.
Yeah. Just tell him to go do the
Yeah,
berry.
I'll tell him to go and bury the boy, so
Okay.
he'll be back up. Did any of these guys take damage outside of this one?
No, it took all 3 of his hits to hit that guy.
Okay.
Beat him near death.
Then I'll go ahead and
Do you want to tell the boys to switch off the Ipecac and just start throwing javelins?
yeah, I'm going to tell these boys to just start going in and attacking him now.
Okay.
Don't bother with the Ipecac. I'll go ahead and hit these 5 with the Mantle of Inspiration, so just not this one.
Okay.
And tell them to get in there and start taking care of them.
Heal
So
that
they
one,
get
otherwise
movement,
attack.
Yeah, they get movement now as well.
What an epic fight. Normal Tuesday night.
For, what was his name? Sir?
I don't know. He didn't introduce himself.
Yeah,
Sir Baylemont.
yeah, Sir Baylemont.
If only there was some way we could have known that.
Anyway, I'll attack him with my crossbow.
He is no longer fairy fired.
I'd still have advantage on my next
From his,
attack
silvery
from,
barb.
yeah,
from the silvery barbs. So that hits him.
Jonk.
Another 7 damage.
Does whatever that bronze skin give him DR?
Do not remember.
Hmm.
And it would be metagaming if I did.
Hmm.
I remember the thematic thing, because
Okay. Molly is
it's
going
like the
to...
Greek warriors of bronze. But
Yeah.
She's got flanking. So.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
She crit?
Crit.
Oh, the sneak
Of any of us to crit, we want it to be Molly, so...
Yeah, certainly didn't want it to be
7.
me. That's why I'm not rolling attack dice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just rolling safe throws.
15.
I need like
23.
Expertise, dice. Or, not expertise, precision?
It's just sneak attack.
yeah.
Well, no.
Pathfinder calls it precision damage.
Yeah. Because we get multiple different classes who can do sync attack
I don't know. I
like
haven't
things.
seen 2.0.
Yeah.
But in 1.0, precision damage didn't get multiplied by crits.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you haven't seen 2.0. Are you asking me to run a game of it? Is that what you want?
No, we
Yeah,
want.
I mean, by all means, yeah. You want to run 2.0? I'll dive right in.
I prefer the everyday heroes first. But
So,
that's because I've read more.
Molly comes over, jumps up, and stabs him like in the ear. As he staggers a bit.
He staggers a bit from being stabbed in the ear.
And you hear from outside the door, "Here's the thing, I never really liked you." And he disappears.
That's a smart man.
Not only to leave, but to announce it so I can know.
Unless that's a double bluff. And he teleported over here. He's getting ready to gank us all.
That's fine. If it is, I didn't even roll insight check. I just took it because I kind of get the feeling of why he wouldn't like him.
And Ryan has defeated the mage without lifting a finger.
Oh, that was the warlock?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the warlock.
Oh.
That was a mage that he brought that Ryan convinced that you guys are on the side of the angels, and there's no reason to save this dude's life when he's clearly losing.
We are doing this to uplift the entire district. Why are you doing this? I'm a bully boy. You're going to be my bullies.
Yeah, you never were going to convince him. But that's not what that was for.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the boys.
Shank, 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 shank.
Missing. Oh, you got a hit.
Man, that's the actual economy at work. Drown you in bodies.
Remember, they can move too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well, one of them complete the getting.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure he
flanking.
can't get to
One
me.
stab.
Well, no, one
moves
can complete the flanking.
Yeah,
So
one
that-
stabs, moves out the way. Another fresh one moves in, gets a stab, moves out of the way. Another fresh
Oh,
one
I didn't even
moves
think about that. Yeah, no, that's
And
the
this-
good old Hero Quest
in.
tactics.
Yeah, around the rosy.
that boy's got to heal our one boy with the berry.
Yeah.
So that guy bends down and heals them, and much like the scene from the Mummy, you just get straight Anaxinamoond. And before you realize it, he's a corpse. He's not all right.
Are we in initiative?
No, there's a dead dude there. Every
Okay.
once
Well,
in a
we
while.
walk over. We take off the ring. We separate the sword.
I was like, is he dead? Yes. Then I'll drop concentration as his wrists start just sort of flaying off.
You'll notice that it's not really burning as much as you thought it would.
It gives resistance to fire specifically, doesn't it?
specifically.
When you said that, my brain is like, oh yeah, no, that was the
So
broad.
as he falls, the sword falls. It's a long sword, and all of a sudden his skin starts draining of that, and it goes back to its original color, and you just hear this ding, 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 ding. And over behind the body is a small vial.
Neato. Burrito.
And there's a ring on his finger with a brain on it. Looks like a gold ring with a jade-looking kind of brain on top of it.
Mind control resistance.
It's like, good job, team. I never doubted
Depending on what exactly it is that
I never doubted you. Never doubted any of you.
As you're sitting there,
On top of which, let's check his inventory, you find 301 gold, 25 platinum.
Who just carries around 300?
Okay, it's 301 total, sorry.
Okay,
So
okay. I was going to say,
25 platinum, 50 gold, and 10 silver.
what? I was like, is he one of those how much could a banana possibly cost kind of guys?
here's a 5.
So yes, the magical items that you've seen is
I'll sit in the corner and
a small, heavy. It's about this big, but it's like lead. It's 65 pounds, but it's this big. Piece of it's looks like a jar made of glass and filled with twirling and swirling metallic paint. And then the long sword, it's a long sword, and it is clearly magical, and the ring is also clearly magical.
I take the ring, I take the longsword, I tell one of the guys,
So you
carry
pick up,
this over, and I go sit in the corner.
So you pick up the ring.
I do.
Okay.
Doom, doom, doom.
But you didn't put it on.
Yeah, I didn't put it on.
Don't put that ring.
No. I'm going and sitting in the corner to...
Identify. Which is note, most cursed objects do not reveal themselves during an identify.
We'll go ahead and
It's not listed in the identify spell. It's the cursed objects.
try to.
I will go over with you and take out the pearl I got this morning and identify the bottle via the spell.
Because I know we still got meshing still. Do we have one to like our
No.
our lawyer?
No.
Oh, we're all gone. Okay, yeah.
Ryan. Yeah,
I have the sole remaining one. The other one's on Jake.
Yeah. Do I know where our
the pearl
lawyer,
is just a focus, right?
yeah.
Where Steve?
I'll hold my hand out for it.
Yeah.
Steve was going to go and visit the balance blades to see about
So
getting.
yeah, I do.
And I'll
I do
identify
not
the
know
other two.
specifically where he is.
No.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna check around the area. So I just tell people that I am literally just going to fly around and look for, guards stomping down the street, cadres of dudes.
Because we did just murder a noble in
Maybe.
our house.
Actually, no.
We murdered a fancy dude, but he had at least one person on backup, so I'm checking for a second backup who isn't being,
Yeah,
I can
looking for kids suddenly running away from the building really fast.
use...
Perception check.
Because it's an hour to long rest. It's 10 minutes to ritual it. I can ritual it out of my book. So,
okay.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Wizards. That's what they get.
I'm trying to remember. It's like, okay,
Wizards don't have to prepare
14.
rituals. 14. Okay. You see kids playing, but Dave,
Yeah.
walked here quite a bit,
Yeah.
and it's standard activity.
Yeah, just looking for stuff out of the way.
There is a patrol coming, but you said, imagine you'd have 15-20 minutes.
Are they coming is that like a regular patrol?
Yeah, it's a relatively regular patrol, and they are coming down the street, but they're chit-chatting with people.
Yeah.
They're taking their time. I mean, your doors are busted in. There's clearly been something there, but you have about 15-20 minutes if you want to do it.
Well, then I swing back down and let them know. I was like, yeah, there's guards on the way. They're probably going to ask questions about the stuff.
Yeah. Well.
So we'll go ahead and
And then,
The doors are solid. They didn't splinter or anything.
Oh, they got knocked
Alright,
out.
so we have
they
time
got
to
knocked
literally
down,
put them up.
but yeah.
they got knocked off those slidey track things.
Yeah, it's like when you lose a
Yeah.
closet door.
So we'll go ahead and put the doors back up.
Okay.
Then I go play gargoyle on the
Yeah,
roof.
you've got plenty of times to do that.
And
Sit up there, light a pipe.
Spartacus is here, right?
Yes.
And I have mending if we
I
need
asked
to do that
Spartacus,
before.
is there anybody that you can send to bring Midorie here?
I don't know if that's completely necessary. And he points, and there's a small gnomish woman limping into the thing, and as the door's going up, she just kind of grabs it and straightens it and closes it behind her as she walks in. Promise made and promise kept. Very impressive, young lady. As she walks over to the corpse and proceeds to kick the ever-loving shit out of it.
Take that.
With her her 20-inch strength, so he's moving a couple feet every kick.
So he kind of presented himself to us.
And then she spits on him and says, "That's for my husband, you son of a bitch." And she appears to be checking his hands for something.
I'm not hidden. I'm in the corner identifying it.
Everything's set out, or arcane diagrams,
Yeah,
Is
models,
it one thing at a
features.
time, or is it all the things at once?
He did...
I have an instant cast
His-
version. I did the
Well,
giant
it's answer or the minute.
or whatever the normal cast.
Yeah,
is.
1 minute.
Oh, okay.
So 1 minute for the jar, and I had to wait for that to finish before I could start because I needed the. I don't have the pearl.
Okay.
He got a pearl. I never got a pearl.
Molten bronze skin plate. It is a rare magical item. It is a jug of molten bronze, and when you attune to it, the bronze adheres to your skin. The armor can be worn underneath clothing. It doesn't impede bodily functions, and it can't be removed unless you choose to do so or you die. You have resistance to fire damage, and it doesn't impose disadvantage on dex checks. Dexterity stealth checks.
Neat.
It is still 65 pounds.
It is still full plate.
It is still full plate.
And it is epic.
And it is controllable. So you can decide when it comes up over your head, or if you want to just leave it beneath clothing, you can choose to do that too. But you still get the full benefit of full plate.
Neato.
Okay.
Now, who here has no dex?
I mean, I have
And
no
heavy
decks.
armor deck. And heavy armor.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
don't.
none of us have them. We're full casters.
No. This goes to lieutenant. This is as we're having to upgrade across things. This is
Yeah, we gotta go raise Jake and give this to him so he doesn't go down so easy.
This is what you get for sucking.
Awesome loot.
Man, I need to corpse myself more
but yeah.
often.
So then after that, mine is 11 minutes to identify the ring.
Okay.
I don't know.
It is... The ring is a ring of mind shielding.
Mm-hmm.
And the... as you're handling it,
Mm-hmm.
Midorie comes over, and once she finishes, she goes, "Please, let me check." And when you know that, as the course of the identifying it, you know that the ring becomes invisible as an action unless they move or die. It stops other creatures from reading your thoughts, determine if you're lying, knowing your alignment, knowing your creature type, and they can't telepathically communicate with you unless you allow it. If someone dies whilst wearing the ring, their soul can get sucked into it, and they can telepathically communicate with the person in the ring. When you identify it, you know that it is full.
Yeah.
But you don't know if it was full before the death of the guy or after. And she's just saying, please.
Do I believe that the person would have control over? Do they have like a control ability? Do they have, to my knowledge, to my assumption?
Mind in the ring has no ability to take control over the person.
They can just yell at you in your brain.
Yeah.
I kind of. What do you want to check for?
My husband.
I don't know.
She puts it on, bows her head, and she just starts crying.
Now's your chance. Kill her. She's old. She's basically already a corpse.
She lifted an
He
entire...
didn't describe her that way.
Also, she lifted an entire, 8 foot by something wooden door by herself.
Like she was straightening a curtain.
I can take her.
Probably.
We use
I
the last-
interrupt her. Yeah, are the slums still burning?
Yes.
Crap.
Boys, we need to get out there with the suppressant.
Yeah, they'll endears to people. It's like we come
Yeah.
in, it's like,
They come over and go, can we get more grenades? Or...
yeah, we take them off all the other
Yeah.
downed boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they grab sacks and they're like, okay. And they head out.
It's like, I'll go with them. I have control flame that can put out stuff, and I still have a sleep storm left.
Okay.
I do not. I then spend the next 10 minutes for the sword.
Okay. The sword is a long sword of warning. Weapon warns you of danger. If it's on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls, and you and any companion within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. If you're asleep, the weapon will awaken you and all companions within range.
And yeah, the penalties for heavy armor isn't that bad. Just no spells. It's like the big one. You can't cast spells.
You can.
Not while you're in... If you're not proficient, I mean. If one of us wanted to gank this magical heavy armor.
That's a 3.5 roll.
If you lack the proficiency, you can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the penalty for not having proficiency. You can still put the chunky stuff on.
I thought it was the slower movement and...
No.
Disadvantage ability checks, attack rolls that involve strength or dex, and no spells.
Yeah, I didn't know the no spells
Yeah,
for heavy armor.
that's why the casters don't just wear the armor.
Yeah.
Which you can. That's why you just drop a level into fighter. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly acquire all that knowledge, man.
Otherwise, I stare at the lady.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Please, she's a widower. She's not on the market anymore.
She just goes, this is how they knew. This is how we knew about everything.
Well, we was
My
able-
husband knew all the contracts. He knew Well, he negotiated everything for us.
What a jerk.
It's like, well, we can talk about that in the coming days. I need to deal with all the injured right now.
Yes.
Ludwig responds. I won't take him from you, but if there's a way you can have him and the ring can be separated, I would appreciate it.
I don't think there is.
I just said if there was.
Okay.
Theoretically, if she has some old
She-
money,
like,
she could go
when
buy
you-
it.
Like
use
she,
the ring.
like it was like a small child clutching a candy. She like
That's
pulled,
why. That's
like,
why.
was, like,
With Ludwig
pulling
doing it, Ludwig, because right now I don't have. It is irresponsible to use the spell for Wolfgang to come out and say no. That's good. I freaking need that. Even though Wolfgang is screaming in Ludwig's head, "Get it back! Why did you give?" Ludwig likes people. Ludwig understands that it's sad, lady.
Yeah, she just says thank you. Oh, go home. Come talk to me. We'll see what we can do. And she picks up her cane and straightens.
As you've only just met with Mother, myself, the flying one, and the rabbit that led the charge to try and put out the flames, may also come calling to help with arranging things.
Mother knows where to find me.
Yeah.
She's told us.
I'm so tired. As she walks off.
Give her a
She-
I don't believe that for a second look.
As she walks past, you see she reaches down, picks up a bag, and throws over her shoulder. You just hear this really heavy clunk, 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 clunk of like things slamming into each other, and like a small point
Like
sticks
a,
up.
like a
close
bag,
to
the
her.
bag she brought with her? Or?
Yeah, a
Okay.
bag she brought with her. As she
As she
walks
just
out.
casually robs one of our goons.
She walks off with her javelins. Come and get them.
We will another day.
It's just not today. You've won this day.
Okay.
I load her outside until the patrol passes without it.
No, I've got arrows in me, sword blades, and I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna stick around with all the other people that are basically passed out.
Come on, I've gone down today and I went back out with 9 HP.
So yeah, you've killed a fully built level 12 champion fighter. And because he rolled at disadvantage all the time, he didn't get his champion bonuses, which is he gets to crit more often.
Oh, yes, so good. Heat metal. Manacles.
Heat metal manacles. Yes.
He wasn't sitting there burning like I wanted, but it was still some damage.
No, that was basically the best scenario for what happens with Tasha's. It's like, you're incapacitated, you can't resist this. Click, click.
Mm-hmm. And him knowing is like, oh god, I gotta go get that bunny and make this stop.
Yeah, and you convinced the high-level mage you brought with him to not help.
Mm-hmm. Also, I do like that I was smart enough that, granted, he burned Action Surge to come get me. To, it's like, cook and book. I'm just gonna bail. But then after trying to walk away from him and getting smacked anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, where you go?
You ain't going nowhere.
Sentinel. So funny. So funny.
That's the power of, no, you're fighting me.
Those are good feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially for a mage slayer.
Yep. Yeah, it came a long way from me.
I'll walk over and just check our door. Does it need any mending?
Probably a bit.
Yeah, I'll spend some time doing that.
That's true.
Start going over the boys' clothes, mending all these arrow
Yeah,
holes and stuff.
I have exactly one cure wounds. I use it on whoever needs it the most.
The guy who needs it the most is the one who was at 1 HP because of Goodberry. But he's kind of joined the other people on the floor at 1 HP.
Yeah,
Just the
we
idea
have a
of
literal
everyone's
sea
bonding over their shared trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Roy.
Well, he got to stay out of all of this. He was one of the 9 who was doing the patrolling.
Yeah.
I go look over Sir Baylemont's body.
Mm.
What do I...
Is he jacked?
Those are good parts.
Yes, he's extremely muscular.
Those are good parts.
But you don't find anything... Oh, okay, you can get You might find something. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
20.
As you're checking over his body and going through his cloak, and having robbed a fair number of corpses in your day, you're going through and you notice that there's something at the collar of his cloak. And you fiddle with it, and there's a little something that moves. And you pull out a small chop, which you're familiar with as identification for banking information.
Yep.
He had hidden in his collar.
And I am...
So you get one, it's chop, it is tied to something.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
I forget, in our research...
I'm guessing Abbott is not, like, in the building as one of the non-combatants? Okay.
Yeah, he
Monitoring
usually
gets it.
spends his time over in the bar doing accounting.
Yeah.
No, not the bar, in the Red Horse, in the owner's office. That's his office now.
Okay, I'll put it in my bracelet.
Oh yeah, your bracelet of holding.
Yeah.
Also known as the extra-dimensional space that can't be tracked.
Yeah, it's wrist space.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically wrist space, the spell on a bracelet,
Mhm.
is kind of what I decided to do with it. Except I made it so you can do bags too. Like even bags of holding can fit inside of it.
Do we have
It's a aircraft router.
plans yet for what we're doing with this?
With him, did you have something you wanted?
Not particularly.
The body's pretty beat up.
Yeah.
You're relatively sure they're missing a liver, and that's most likely Molly's fault by how hard she was giggling when you mentioned it.
I don't know. Do we want to give it to Doomstayer?
He's just like,
I give
a
her
body for.
Just to break it down.
I mean, I'm making a bunch of acid. I can definitely disappear a body.
certainly what the
It's
option
going to cut into your supply of acid.
Wouldn't you want to? Because I mean, this is like a guy's like a noble, right? Wouldn't we want to run all this to Steve to see what the process is for noble dying and whether or not we can use that?
I mean, I guess we could discuss it with him and
Would
see.
disappearing it be the best thing? Do we sell it back to their family? Do we pin it on some other guy?
Yeah.
Well, we don't sell back to the family, have them raise him, and him come fight us again.
Yeah,
What we
we're-
could do, more so than Gustav, is raise dead this guy and make sure he can't be raised. Or
Animate death,
ash him.
kill it, then sell it back to his family?
Either way, take 10 minutes, gentle repose it. Something to decide on within the next 10 days.
So, general reposed in bag of holding in my bracelet.
Okay. Just whoop.
Let's extra-dimensional space this in case someone comes a-looking.
Makes it a lot harder to scry on.
Yep.
Well, I found my body, and it's just kind of floating in the middle of nothing.
Just utter blackness forever. Yep, so out putting out fires.
Okay.
The biggest one I can find, the sleet storm, which extinguishes all fires.
Yeah. So, through your brave and heroic efforts of you and your boys,
Just throwing frost grenades and controlling fire. Go away, go away, go away.
you managed to prevent a goodly portion, but not
All of
all of.
You managed to prevent it from spreading beyond the district.
Yeah.
Is a huge
Yeah,
thing.
didn't spread it beyond the district, and furthermore, by the time the guard shows up, they don't have any questions.
Once we get it under control, I will sweep back by Gustav's place and see if I can find Jake's body.
Okay. Go ahead and do a investigation. You're searching for a body.
As I sit there, open the book, flip, start searching around.
First, you must find the truth within yourself.
So that's not trained and only +1 int so far, so 12.
Okay. You keenly observe the body is not there.
Ah. So I'll have to prepare that spell tomorrow. From what Doc said, I do swing back behind the one building and check and see if Gustav's burnt corpse is there.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Hmm.
I mean, it's still smoking and steaming from. There wasn't. The entire building burnt.
That was the center of where things began.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It raged out of control for hours.
In that case, I will take 10 minutes, now that it's under control, cast Detect Magic, look through there, and look back where Jake was also. Jake had the Sending Stone, so probably not destroyed by normal magical fire. Magic items usually are tougher, but... So, I sweep that where Gustav died, and back where Jake went down, just in case.
Okay.
Perception?
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception check.
Detect Magic's concentration. 20.
You look around for where Jake was.
Mm-hmm.
You'll note that there's no Sending Stone, and you also notice that there's footprints in the ash. Like someone walked by and then walked off carrying something heavy.
Well-
And as far as magical items go,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see anything magical anymore.
Okay. And nothing over where Gustav was?
No.
Okay. I will track the tracks as far as I can.
Alright, survival check.
16?
Okay. You go, and as you're going along, it kind of run out of ash, and it just kind of disappears into the street.
Gotcha.
And there's more footprints of people running. The only reason you really noticed it is because there's definitely a imprint. Like their ash had built up before they walked through it, and no one else seems to have gone that way.
Okay, so possibility maybe the warlock wants a nice offering for us. Grab Jake's body. Or some evil dudes. Is Gustav's house also burnt down? It was
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, me and the boys go back. I'll prepare, find, locate object tomorrow.
Alright. So, by the time you guys are done fighting fires and searching, it's been a while longer. You're pushing into, like, proper night.
Yeah.
By the time you get back to the Red Horse.
If anyone asks who we are, I do let them know we're with the Church of Ranet.
I like that you say it just that way.
Yeah.
The
Church of
Ranet.
Ranet.
Yes.
Yes.
You run into a couple people who are also Renetan worshippers, but they're mostly kind of watching the devastation and trying to make sure that they keep a count on neighbors and make sure everyone got out.
Everyone's just... Oh, okay.
They don't really have the ability to fight the fire, so they're doing the best they can to make sure that their neighbors are safe.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the thing about people who have nothing is they got nothing to lose.
And
I mean, really, what's a burnt down house to them? It's a nothing house. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
that is totally not how that goes.
I'm not so sure that Wolfgang sees it any differently.
Just in case we come upon anyone, I will cast Good Berries and try to not raise 10 people, but if we find people down that could be saved with them, have 10 Good Berries for that.
Okay, you don't really find anyone
Okay.
who could be saved. The entire place caught on fire. It was during the day.
Yeah. People had a little
out
bit of
and
warning.
about. It wasn't without warning.
Mm-hmm.
There was loud explosions.
Smoke was
Reckless.
visible.
Reckless.
There was some reckless behavior.
I know, unthinkable.
Mhm.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. But then I just, if I didn't see anyone before I leave the district, I just look at the 10 hungriest looking people and give them a good berry.
Oh yeah, there's people who need it because of malnourishment.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an entire days of food in one berry. The
Yep.
most unsatisfying meal they've ever had.
But it will make you feel better. It, even that constant probably lacking of 3 or 4 HP you have from malnourishment,
Well,
of never getting quite up to full. And also, Ranet sends blessings. And head on back.
I like the confusion that Maribel has about how we do this. Oh yeah, we're supposed to like promote the church.
just the idea is like,
Yeah.
look at it as like, yes, I worship the Church of Ranet. We're pretty good. I have this good berry that gives you an entire meal. Who do you worship? Ranet, good boy.
Now your soul, please.
No, that's Mary's misunderstanding
And you
about
don't
how
have
things work.
thistles. They're gods. They automatically harvest once you jot your name down. You end up in a visitor's guest book.
I don't worship Burnett. I worship Steve. Fireball.
Ranet never gave me a firewall.
Yeah, and it's like you would have to try not super hard to have Ranet give you a fireball, but she is a goddess of fire, so I know one of those gives you mage abilities.
Yeah, the light domain can get you access.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the light domain of healing and fighting undead. No, fire. It's not fire.
Fireball is clearly included just for mechanical balancing.
As yeah, you get 2 with the Ipecax back from that group of 10, and then you get the rest of them from the rest of your guys.
Okay.
There's definitely a couple bottles being hoarded because they got a really funny prank they want to do later on at the pub.
No, they threw them.
Yeah.
No, as we just poured Epicac over this dude, he just laughed at us with his what? It had to be a plus 7 or 8.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they use 15.
They used 16. They had 18.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I go to bed.
Yeah, it's bedtime. Yeah, it's bedtime.
This very, very long day.
So yeah, as you go to sleep, as they do as well, we I guess feel like cutting it off before we get to the next day.
Wait, can we get to the next day that we've completed a long rest?
And we'll find out next time whether or not. Thanks for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe. Stick around, check out the other content on the channel, and thank you for joining us. Bye.